2, 3, 4. Get up.
Oh my God. So this is what a billionaire's car collection looks like.
Get on up like a sex machine. Get on.
It's not what you might expect. There are no Enzos or Veyrons here. The collection reflects 77-year-old Eccleston's far more eclectic taste. Sure, there are rare classics worth millions, but there are also 2 Volkswagen Beetles, a Ford Anglia, and a Mini.
And I have to say, Bernie, in the nicest possible way, you've got well dodgy taste. Take this 1989 BAC Mini M30. Now, it's a custom car, but it's got this horrible green and brown interior. This wood looks pretty bad. I actually imagine this is what Bernie's lounge looks like. Ugh.
Although when it comes to examples of Bernie's kitsch taste, this is unbeatable. His limo, an extraordinary 1980 Cadillac Fleetwood.
It's like an episode of Dallas in here. Originally, Bernie bought this car off a guy called Carl Haas, who's an American race car team owner, then shipped it over to the UK and used it to ferry around his VIP clients, of which there were a few. It's full of brilliant sort of 80s memorabilia. It's got a weird sort of pre-LED flippy digital clock up there. It's got a stereo radio cassette that's mounted in what looks like a wooden bathroom cabinet. Thing is, if you think about the late 80s, it's when Bernie was actually brokering all those mega bucks F1 deals for the TV rights. So imagine some of the deals they did in this very car.
We asked Bernie to tell us about his collection. He actually rang us and enigmatically said, "I don't want to talk about old cars, I'm an entertainer." All we know is that some cars were presents. Driver Jean Lacey's family gave Bernie this Fiat 500 as a gift. And some cars probably appealed to the F1 ringmaster's wicked sense of humour. This Lancia was the actual one used by Mussolini and Hitler when they went on picnics and the like.
They reckon the real star of the show will be this, a Mercedes-Benz 540k Special Roadster. They reckon it'll go for, you're sitting down, £4 million. Only 26 were ever built by a special coach building company within Mercedes-Benz, and they were sold to the great and the good, like cinema impresario Jack Warner.
Likened to a Gulfstream jet of its day, those in the know call it the ultimate classic car, just because of its sheer size and performance. It's nearly 18 feet long and uses a 5.4-litre straight-8 engine that creates 115 brake horsepower. It was time for the auction to start, and even though I was under strict instructions from her indoors not to buy anything personally, Fifth Gear had set its sights on that little red Fiat 500.
Well, got him at 25, go ahead, 30, please. At 25,000.
Trouble was, the Bernie effect meant money was being spent big time. The horrible Mini went for more than £15,000, and the old Caddy limo went for £13,200. It was time to bid on the Fiat, although I suspected my £5,000 budget wasn't going to go far in this company.
Let's take the bidding on it, please. What's it now? Give me a bid on it, please, of 10,000. 10,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, please. 500, sir. 10,500. At 10,000, any further money now? At 10,000 for the first, second, and the third time at £10,000. Thank you.
With buyer's fees, that puts the car at 11 grand, about twice what it would be worth without the Bernie connection. Then it was time for the big one. The Merc 540k was revealed centre stage with suitable pomp and ceremony, befitting a car whose estimate ran well into 7 figures.
Where shall we start the bidding tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on this supremely important car? Shall we start the bidding at £2 million? £2 million. Let's see a bid, please, for £2 million, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now, G2. We have the bid. Thank you very much indeed. Gentlemen in the back, 4th row from the back, at £2 million, ladies and gentlemen. At £2 million. Do I hear 2,250,000 now? Thank you, sir.
People were playing it very cool, and the bids just trickled in.
Do I hear 2,500,000, ladies and gentlemen, now?
Spending this kind of money is not something you do in a hurry, and the auctioneers didn't want to rush anyone.
Shall we add 25 to the pot, Mr. C? There's something cooking. 3,500,000.
They had to tease the money out of the 2 or 3 high rollers who were interested. The atmosphere was crackling.
The heavy guns are moving in.
Sleek, luxurious.
King of the road.
King of the road.
Eventually, they eked it out past the £3.5 million mark.
Our bid is £3,550,000 now. Where shall we go? For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, £3,550,000 for the second time, and for the third, last time. Put your hands together. We've sold the car. What a car. Congratulations.
In all, the sale netted more than £18 million. Bernie, who used to sell second-hand cars, had passed his collection on to new custodians, and of course, had made himself just a fraction richer.